going to fishing with GoinTaFish, GTF, GF, with Oniss. What we're going to do here basically is we're going to run around Darnassus right now and find a good place to fish, sit down, and just have some talk, have some talking time. Right now, since this is the first episode, we'll basically just go into what I'm going to be talking about and the subjects and all of that. And hopefully, as we go, people can email me, make comments, and we'll talk about a new thing each time. And if this doesn't pick up very well, we don't get that many videos or that many views right now. So if I only get like one view, I'll keep going. If I get no views, I'm not gonna keep going because I want someone to watch it. I don't care if it's 5 people. I want one person to watch it. Maybe I can change their opinion on some things. First off, let's see. I got a little list here. Made a little notebook. Going to fish. Check. We've already done that. Let's start our timer real quick. We're limited on time. What we're about. Going to game. We're about 2 brothers. Matt is my brother in real life. Just trying to show you what we've done for the past 10 years of both of our lives, and that's basically play games, chill out, really enjoy it. Myself maybe get a little hardcore into the game and do a little bit of crazy stuff, while he's more of a leveler, really enjoys the alts. He's good at any role. Like, we've pulled him into some raids and he's just really destroyed. That's his role. But then you're like, oh, come on, join our group, and he just chooses not to because he thinks it's too cool to raid. It's like it started on that gnome map back in BC. But future videos. Let's see here. Minecraft. Matt's gonna be doing a lot of Minecraft videos. So if you like Minecraft, you like watching those, Matt's totally gonna have your videos just for you. So what did we get? Oh, a boot. Yeah, my fishing's only 12 right now, so we're gonna catch real bad shit for a little while. League. I'm gonna come up with some League videos, as fast as I can. Make sure I get some good ones out. Probably just do little highlight videos, nothing like a whole game, because that's what, an hour long. I might do guides. I'm not very good with any champs, but who cares? Someone out there would love to. Most people like to hear other people's opinions. I watch videos of random people just to hear their opinion about something. Like, I got a friend Dylan, he goes 80 mouth jungle, and it works. He ults, destroys them, gets like 880. It's insane. I mean, it's whatever way you want to go. There's a meta, but if you find a way that works, why not do it? And currently, I'm trying to work out I love playing Renekton. I'm gonna work out a Renekton jungle thing. 'Cause I love jungling and I love Renekton. Why couldn't I just manage that? He's got a good jump in, stun. He's got an amazing ult. A bruiser in a lane. Of course, he's gonna get some kills. All right. WildStar. The NDA's dropped. Today is March the 19th, I think. Today's March the 16th, totally off. The 19th is the last day for the beta. We've been in the beta the entire time, but we couldn't make any videos because of the NDA. With the numbers on our screen and stuff, we couldn't do that. The only people that could do that, I think, was like Yogscast, where they're big. People watch the videos, they want others to see their stuff and really get into the game. Amazing game, looking good. Not even going to say the WK word out loud anyway. We have a few videos. Oh, did I click it? No, hell yeah. We have a few videos we're working on right now. Gonna try to get a few solid, at least 5 videos or so of WildStar, just to give people our opinions about it. It's amazing. It's an amazing game. I'm not gonna say not to try it. If you like MMOs, the combat system is just completely revamped. Amazing skill shot combat system. It just looks wonderful. I love the look of the game. If you're big into WoW, you'd probably really enjoy it because it's a cartoony feel. Me and Matt really got into Rift for a little while. It was really good game. Really put out there. I mean, talent points. You can totally mix your talents with other things. But the art style's what really got me. I didn't really like it. I like to say, like, not judge a game by the art style, but by the way it works. And, well, I kind of went a little too far and got started with that one and not liked it as much as it kind of turned me off the game a little bit more than it should have. But no one I knew played it anyway, so it was totally cool for me to stop playing that. But yeah, WildStar videos are coming out pretty soon. Me and Matt talked today, actually, about some impression videos. We can make like new games coming out. Like Ore Kingdom's been out for a little while, but I got into like the beta for it for a little while. Could have made a video, just like a little 5-minute, maybe 10-minute video, of just like my impressions about it. But we're gonna do it different than the way people now are doing them. Like I've seen a lot of impression videos, and they're usually ones of people like they do the character selection, they show you all the cool stuff, and they're like, oh, here's character selection, you know, oh, here's all the cool hairs you can get. I don't care about the hairs. I don't care about any of that. I mean, I'll make my character look cool no matter what. I don't care. I want to see 10 plus. We're gonna get to level 10, make an impression of level 10 and up. I've seen videos of people playing games like, alright, just imagine if you, back in the day they made a video of WoW. 1 to 10, alright? 25 fish, 1 to 10 in WoW. You die a lot. I mean, especially back in the day. Now, I've been as a paladin now, because you don't get your cool judgment mana stuff back until 10. But, I mean, you would see and go, alright, that's kind of cool, whatever. But then, everyone knows that whenever you get to the higher, upper levels of WoW is whenever it really drags, pulls you down. Like when you get into a dungeon, you just get that crazy feeling of just killing dragons and, you know, taking back dead mines for Westfall, for the refuges of Westfall. You know, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. It really pulls you into the game when you do cool stuff like that. Not take a bunch of candles from kobolds. You know, that's not what we're doing. We're going to do impression videos of new stuff coming out. Might take a little while, but we're really going to just kind of level up a little bit and then do the video to show you some really cool stuff. Learn a little bit about it, then talk about it, not just blindly go into something on a first impression, but just like a review kind of, but just to get people to really understand a game. Because some people will be like, oh, WoW sucked. I died too much of Murlocs a million times. You know, no, that's not the game. If you really, I've heard people that have seen like it's, you know, school and stuff like that. They're like, oh, that was cool, but you know, I made it to like level. I really hated it. And you're like, well, what level did you make it to? Oh, I made it to like 25. Like, no, you have to get to the end, man. The end is whenever you're gonna ruin your life playing this video game. Like, that's really whenever it gets you. Let's see. Dungeon difficulty, yeah. Alright, back to dungeon difficulty. Right. Originally, I was actually going to talk about, like, going into a WoW dungeon at the very beginning, like 15, and how easy it is. And people say, oh, it's because you have BOA on. Like, I have BOA, I have plenty of BOA. Look like all the BOA. I don't know why I have missing a trinket. I have the other trinket somewhere. You can do that, but here in a video that might not be out yet by the time this comes out, Matt might still be working on it. We take off all of our BOA and we go into a dungeon, okay? I've done dungeons on, not this character, but this hunter I'm working on the side, and we do a dungeon there with no BOA, and just clear the dungeon, pull, you know, huge groups at a time, put a little bit of effort into it, I guess, and destroy a dungeon without any difficulty. It's supposed to be a normal 5-man dungeon. No, it just got turned into a 1-man easy shit dungeon. Alright, but I did a dungeon on my hunter the other day, and had a BO8 out healer and a BO8 out tank. I think it was Welling Caverns. The tank died first pull. I think he pulled too much stuff. He's a paladin. Like, how do you die as a paladin pulling too many things? Like, no. It didn't happen for me, and I didn't have any BOA on. In fact, I had a white shield and a white axe on. I'm not saying the dungeons are super easy, but I'm saying if you have any idea of what you're doing, just the slightest, because I'm not the best player, but I'll say I'm decent. Destroy this dungeon in, you know, like 10 minutes. Just got through it, no effort at all. I don't have the video. I was actually going to pull that up and show you guys, but I deleted it for some stupid reason. I'm really sorry about that. Of me doing a dungeon, a WildStar dungeon. Okay, I'll probably try to get one as soon as I can. But the first dungeon, Ruins of Kelvorth, I could be saying it wrong, Kelvorth, something like that. Um, I was on the last boss, walked in. As soon as I walk in, he comes in, puts his telegraph on the ground. I get hit by it because I was too busy messing with fraps, I think, and it stunned me. And it put this fire on the ground, little like fire camp, and it burned, and I died. First 20 seconds, first dungeon of the fucking game. Okay, and he does his first little ability. This mechanic destroys me in like less than 10 seconds. Right, we come back, we all die. We wipe, of course, because I'm dead in the tank. Come back, do it again. We kill the boss. But there's all these mechanics. He's absorbing up these fireballs, and your group has to split up while he's doing that. Running around him, picking these balls up, because if they get to him, he does like 10% more damage each time he gets one, and he can get as many as they send out. But if you get him, you do more damage to him, so you can kill him faster. It's a really awesome mechanic. Like when you get him to like 30%, he teleports to this thing and he stands on it, puts his hand up in the air. These waves of things start flying out and you gotta dodge them. It's insane. If you don't dodge them, you take all kinds of damage. You'll die really easy. When he throws his hammer down, he puts these little fires on the ground and it keeps filling up. It's like one of those little soft enrage timers that you'd see in like Wrath of the Lich King kind of deal, where he doesn't have an enrage timer, but it'll fill up the room if you take too long. And it's amazing. It's a 10-man heroic boss in the first few days of playing this game, in the first dungeon that you ever go into. Each of the bosses are like that. It's crazy. It's like it's mainly because WoW's kind of made everything a little bit easier for everybody, so they could. I'm not trying to say that they're trying to get more money out of people to make it easier so that people won't whine, but the game is just, it's not nearly as hard as it used to be. I mean, it could be due to like just stat changes. Like I have 1,000 health right now, I'm level 16. I don't think you would have that kind of health back in like vanilla or BC at this level, but it's mainly because of all the BOA that I have on and all the greens. Originally I didn't even start getting greens until like you were level 15. I got these greens from like little quests that I got when I was like level 11 or 12. Low level PvP in WoW right now is just really shitty. Hunters just destroying everybody. I mean, I do a lot of damage, I can kill people, but it's mainly just because of BOA, really. If you don't have BOA, don't go into it. Do not go into PvP. I'm really hoping that the item squish, whenever they do that, we can actually just go ahead and talk about that a little bit. They're going to squish everything down. Let's say you're a tank right now. I've seen a tank that had like 800,000 health. Alright, level 90, 800,000 health. Whenever the item squish happens, I'm not too sure about the numbers, but we'll just use a made-up number out of my fucking head. 40,000. Or 80,000. We'll see. He goes, we'll give it some crazy number, but took a whole zero off, alright? He only has 80,000 health. But they're not just doing that. They're lowering the numbers, and then they're increasing the health. So, if you had 500 strength, it's going to go down to 50 strength. And your health's going to go from 800,000 to 80,000, but they're increasing health by 40%. So you'll have more health, same strength, and same damage output, so PvP battles will last longer. And they can make I think something to do with mobs do more damage or less damage and make fights drag out longer. It'll really help people that play like Affliction locks. At low level, I think here recently they've actually changed bosses into low level dungeons, gave them more health. So then I was playing an Affliction lock and I was like, oh my god, I can finally do my rotation on this boss before he dies. I don't just spam Shadow Bolt like some kind of fucking idiot. So they're going to do that, and it's really going to help out with just big numbers. Eventually numbers are starting to get, if they wouldn't change it here in Warlords of Draenor, they're going to have you're going to start having like millions of health, and then too many numbers on the screen to really watch. It's just really going to get out of hand. They're going to fix that. But what I'm hoping for is whenever they start squishing all the level 90 to 100 stuff and the 80 to 90 stuff, and they squish down, what's going to happen in the big run is from 1 to 20, and 20 to 50 and stuff like that. The numbers from between, like, let's say I have a piece of green gear on and someone has a piece of BOA gear on. The stat difference, I think what I'm hoping for is like going to be 1 point. So I love being able to walk into a BG and just totally kick someone's ass. Just walk up to him and go fucking blackout kick. And he just drops on the ground. He's going, hey, why do I play this game? Mom, why'd you give me this game? You know, that'd be really funny. It's really fun. But I want him to be able to put up a fight. Like, that's something that they need to do. Because when I first started playing the game, and whenever I killed somebody in PvP, I felt, you know, amazed. And I kept playing the game because of that. So, some guy came up to me earlier when I was leveling this monk, and he dueled me. And I was like level 8, and he was probably like no, we were both level 6 even. I mean, you know, we're low levels. I just made this guy for shits and giggles. I'm playing around on him. Oh, I'm supposed to be fishing, I thought. And he dueled me, and then he beat me. He was a hunter, and I'm a monk. He beat me. I don't care, he beat me. He's obviously a hunter, though. And he said, he inspected me, I guess, and said, you have more BOA than me. And I won. Then he like laughed about it, and I said, yeah, I mean, you're also a hunter, and at this low level, basic attacks really do help. The more you have and you have a pet, you know, of course you're going to win. You can run around, kite me, you know. But he just said, you have more BOA. So I should have won because I have more BOA. Like, if anyone from Blizzard's listening, I should have won because I had more BOA. No, that should be how it is. Someone should have green gear on, and someone should have BOA on, and it should be whoever knows how to play better, or the matchup of the classes. If he kited me the entire time and had no BOA on, or I had BOA on, he had none, and he kited me and killed me. That's a skill-based kill, like not completely gear. If he had BOA and I had BOA and he kited me, you know, still skill-based. But if he was kiting me and because of my BOA, I was just like walking behind him really slowly going, oh, you're not doing anything to me because I have BOA on and you don't, you know. That's kind of what happens in PvP. It's really, I mean, I know they're trying to fix it. I understand that they're trying to do, I hope they're trying to do stuff. Like, honestly, I just think they care about the end game now. We can bring up, me and Matt have had hours of arguments about the whole buy a level 90 thing. I'm not worried about it. I don't care about it. If you want to spend 60 bucks on 90, go for it. Because the people that want to be 90 pretty much all have 90s by now. I have plenty of 90s myself. You know, if I want to get on a 90, I can play them. Whatever. You know, if I want to make a new one, I can make one. You know, I'm not gonna pay $60 for it. I know how to level. I can level fine. I can level fast. I got the BOA for it, huh? You know, I'm not. It just really kind of tells you that Blizzard wants people to get to the end because just get rid of leveling already, Blizzard. Come on, if that's what you want to do. Another thing is I think they should just make low-level dungeons harder. That's all they need to do. Now, I'm not saying like walk in, you forget to interrupt a boss, or you stand in something and you instantly die. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying keep the healer on their toes, man, on a boss fight. For example, like whenever the first boss in Deadmines right now, the big ogre guy, and when he casts those fire fist things, if when he hits the tank, man, it should put a fire on the ground or something, or an ice block, and if he stands in it for too long, he gets frozen and stunned. Then no more mitigation, and he gets hit too hard. Punch him with the fire thing, puts fire on the ground, stands in it, he dies. It's something so simple, but it's a mechanic because it's going to keep people moving. That'd be amazing. I can think of these all day, just little things to add to what they already had, not even change it, just add little things to make the game a little bit more difficult, but the only reason why you would die is because you weren't paying attention. The boss would even die just as quick as normal, but he has more mechanics in it to make it funner. I mean, whenever I do low-level dungeons now, I just feel like it's a grind, like, alright, you know, why can't this be over with? Spamming buttons. Alright, it's dead. Alright, it's dead. I already said it's a grind now. It's not, oh god, gotta get out of the fire. Alright, he's dead. Oh, alright, got him. You know, just keep moving. No, it's not that. It's... I could keep going. I could keep ranting all day about this kind of stuff. But, I guess that's about it. We'll get some videos out here soon. Check them out. I'll definitely have more GoinTaFish videos. It's been Oniss. I'll catch you guys next time. Remember to keep it sleazy, and if the game's too easy, complain about it. Just complain. You know what they do whenever it's too hard? They complain and they got their way. So what we're gonna have to do is, if you want the game to be difficult again, you're gonna have to complain about it being too easy. It's not the game. It's the numbers in the game that have been changed because of people complaining about it being too easy. We can make it difficult again. I would love to see a patch that says the Murloc, the soup thing, whatever his name is, and Dead Mines, when he throws something, it'll kill you if you stand in it. You know, no. People like in that fight just burn him down, he's dead, whatever. Love to see a patch like that. Anyway,